It's beauty favorites time. I'm a little bit off schedule, so I'm not gonna lock this into a specific month. It's just beauty favorites lately. I got a lot to talk about, so let's jump right into it. First thing, not like directly beauty, but through a certain pathway beauty, is this new cup I got from Starbucks. Isn't it so fun? I always love neutral things, but this spoke to me. Maybe it's like kind of Duke blue. I don't know, I loved it. But it's the venti size and it's plastic, just so you know. They do make like the aluminum ones, but this one's plastic, and I've loved it. So drinking more water always helps. Ooh, almost dropped it. Your skin look clearer and everything just kind of look healthier. So water, mostly cup. A makeup remover that I've sort of re-fallen in love with again is the Caudalie Makeup Remover Cleansing Water. You can see I've used a ton of this. I've had this for a while. Usually I just use a Pond's original wet makeup removing wipe to remove my makeup, and that is like how I clean my face at night. That's how I take my makeup off. That's it. But since I got my lash lift, I wanted to be a little bit more gentle on my eyelashes, so I will spray a little bit of this onto a cotton pad, like 2 small cotton rounds, and then fold them in half and just press them on my eye makeup. It doesn't sting, you can't feel it or anything like that. It's not like a toner astringency, it's a makeup removing water. And it will just loosen everything up a little bit easier than what the Pond's wet cloth can do. And I always end up wetting the Pond's makeup remover cloths anyway to make them a little bit more sudsy. But I've been doing this on my eye makeup specifically. So you could use this to take off all your makeup, or you could just use it on areas that you have more makeup, or I think it would work well with waterproof, what does this say? Yeah, face and eyes. But I haven't tried it with waterproof mascara because I don't wear waterproof mascara on the regular, but I'd give it a shot. Anyway, this has been a favorite. I've been using this I'd say the last month or so. Speaking of the last month or so, I was kind of getting bored of my Pureology Hydrate Shampoo and Conditioner. So I tried 2 Redken ones, and they're both so good. I used Redken like through and through for so long, and then just kind of got off track and tried different things. And but I was like, what did I use? Redken Body Full Shampoo and Redken Extreme Conditioner. I use those forever. So I saw these 2 at the store recently and was like, I'm looking for a new shampoo. I still really like the Pureology Hydrate Conditioner. That works really well for me. So I picked these up. This is High Rise Volume, and this is Beach Envy Volume. Let's talk about High Rise first. A great, very clean feeling, 0 weight, but doesn't leave your hair feeling tangly. This is just like a great universal shampoo. Highly, highly recommend. I have not used the conditioner, so I'm just talking about the shampoo. It'll give your hair volume and a really clean feeling. So this is good for those of you that go a day or 2 or 8 between washing your hair, because it'll really clean your hair really well. It smells nice. I like it. This I've used a lot. I think I'm like halfway through. The other one that I was, to be honest, a little hesitant to use is the Beach Envy Volume. It says it's a texturizing shampoo, and I read that and thought, ugh, I can just imagine my hair feeling like it's got junk all over it. Too much texture when it's wet. I don't think that'll be a good thing. Like, I imagined having a hard time raking the brush through it or something, but that's not the case. As a matter of fact, it gives your hair a great, workable, light feeling texture. My hair is huge when I use this, which I love. So if you need texture to your otherwise fine hair or lifeless hair, this is your shampoo right here. Same as with this one. I haven't used the conditioner. Maybe I should do that for you guys. For right now, I'm using either one of these. I kind of alternate depending on if it's been a couple days since I've washed, I'll use this. If I just want huge hair that day, I'll for sure use this. And then I always pair them both with the Pureology Hydrate Conditioner. That conditioner is just the best for my hair, which is really dry. And so I don't imagine that the conditioners that come with these systems are as hydrating as Pureology Hydrate, but I haven't tried them. So 2 great hair products. Let me tell you about one other hair product, and then I have other things. But before I get ahead of myself, I was sent a like promo package from Kenra, I can't remember, 6-8 weeks ago, and in it were a bunch of new products that encouraged texture. And I don't know if you've seen Stephanie Brinkerhoff, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but on Instagram and on the web, she's Hair and Makeup by Steph. That's her I think that's her handle and that's her website, and she does amazingly beautiful updos, like crazy updo queen. And I remember seeing her go kind of viral on Pinterest 5-6 years ago, and everything was just stunningly beautiful. I just loved looking at everything she created. So she worked with Kenra, I think, to create these kind of texturizing products to help if you're building the hair into an updo, or just to add some like grip to your hair if you're working with it. And this is the Kenra High Grip Spray. It's a 24-hour hold, and the hold number is 20. So to compare, this is my favorite hairspray by Kenra. It is the volume spray, volume 25. They do make like a 30, no, they make a 26. They make a 26. I don't know if they make a 30. And then they make like 8, 13, 16. I'm not sure. But this is like my holy grail hairspray. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, 20. That's a pretty good hold. High hold defining hairspray, and it's a high grip. So I knew it was going to add some texture to my hair. The best way I can explain it is it's like using a texture spray like Bumble & Bumble's Dry Spun Finish or Amika Undone Texture Spray. There's so many texture sprays that I've talked about that I'm forgetting. But it's like using a texture spray with a hairspray together without a strong hold. I'd say the hold factor is actually probably lower than a 20 in my mind if you compare it to the 25. But man, it gives you like a really good grip. So I'm doing my sister's hair for her wedding this summer. I'll be doing my own hair. I might be doing my mom's hair. Might be doing bridesmaids' hair, undecided. Anyway, this will be with me there because it gives the hair this perfect texture and hold. So I use this today on like the middle and back part of my hair. It doesn't really add a lot of definition like it says, but it just gives it kind of that like day-old feeling without the weight of day-old hair. Sort of like what a texture spray does. It just offers a little bit more hold. So if you hate hairspray and you hate your hair to feel stiff, but you like texture, this could be for you. I always, for me though, finish with this just to give it a little more hold. I feel like if I lived on the West Coast, I wouldn't need as much hairspray as I do here, but the humidity is like, makes everything a lost cause. I have two tanning products to talk about. I shared in a post recently my love for Saint-Tropez Everyday Body Lotion in light medium. This is like a gradual tanning lotion. It's so good. Now, out of fear, I used a mitt with it for the first like month, and then a couple people said, you don't need to use a mitt with it, but it's regular body lotion. It's not going to stain in those problem areas like ankles, knees, that sort of thing, like a tanning mousse would or something that's more intense. So I stopped using a mitt with it, and I'm just applying it straight up, and it's still wonderful. It's like the most natural looking tan that's so subtle, but when you like, I'm not putting it on my full body. I don't know if that's TMI. I'm just doing my extremities, my legs and arms and like chest area, and as much as I can on my back. So when I see myself, the whole picture, I can see that my limbs look more tan than my central area. Why am I making this so weird? Let's talk about something else. This is the Tarte Brazilians Skin Rejuvenating Maracuja Self Tanner. This is a darker color. The Gradual Self Tan from Saint-Tropez is white. This is brown, as you can see, and it gives you a more instant glow. Still though, really natural looking. So pleased with this as well. This is like if you want to look tan that night. But you're not going to look like tan. It's just going to give you like a healthy glow, really. If you like a lot of dark tanning products, you're not going to like what I talk about because that's not my jam. But I did apply this with the mitt and would recommend using a mitt with this because this I could see really collecting on ankles, knees, elbows, like your knuckle area. So be sparingly when you use it, but it is good. Also, get someone to help you do your back if you're wearing like, I don't know, an off-the-shoulder top or something and the whole front and arms and legs are tan and then your back is white, unless your hair is long enough. But anyway, I have one other product to talk about that's great, and then one not so great product. This is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner, and can you see it has rose petals in there? This was sent to me by Fresh, no strings attached, just a gift. But you know I love Fresh so much, like so much. The only thing I've ever tried by Fresh that didn't blow me away is their exfoliator. It's like a sugar exfoliator, I think. But I tried this recently and have used it nightly now, and it's the nicest toner. Have you ever used a toner and astringent that makes your skin feel like right after you used it? This won't do that. It won't. It's hydrating. It has rose petals in there. I showed Justin, I was like, there's rose petals in this. Do you see that? There's rose petals in there. So that just makes it kind of fun and special. So I would recommend it. I think I could live without a toner. My skin type is dry, so I do have some problem areas, but I'm more in the like moisture, hydration, that sort of end of the spectrum. And while this is hydrating, I think I could live without it, but since I have it and have used it, I'll tell you, if you love toners or want like a little extra cleaning that feels really nice, and sorry about that, and is also hydrating, this is definitely worth looking into. There's also a rose in the same line of rose. There's a mask, there's a cream I've been using at night, like a deep hydration cream with rose in it. Fresh can do no wrong. My dud product of the month is by Lush. My sister roped me in there when I was with her in Chicago, and I always avoided that store because like walking past it would give me a headache because it's so intense. But we went in, and I don't know what she was looking for. Oh, okay, I think some bath bombs. That's kind of what they're known for. I don't take baths. So I was just kind of wandering around, and I got this. This is called 5 O'Clock Whistle Shaving Smoothie. So it is like a pot of weird colored, shoot. I thought that was a thicker consistency. Oh, it smells good. So that's why I got it. It smells good. It's like a little bit minty. Holy moly, I got a mess here. This is part of the reason why I don't like it. I know that Lush is like organic, and it's not officially organic, but everything, I don't think so. Is it? I don't know. Vegan. It's vegan. I knew it was something special. And the store's cool. It's a different concept, but I just left. I was using this and thought like, meh. I don't need to buy it again. So I was hoping to be really impressed because it's a cool store and I don't know, people love it, but maybe I need to try a bath bomb. But I hate baths. I just don't think it's the right fit for me. Anyway, shaving cream, kind of weird. And now I've ruined my pants and I wouldn't buy it. Okay, so those are some recent beauty favorites, one dud product in there. But I hope you enjoyed watching this. Got some tips, got some things to try. I'd say of the haul I have here, I'm most excited about that shampoo, that Beach Volume. Is that what it is? Beach Envy Volume shampoo. This is like awesome game changer. If you followed me for a while, you know I like huge hair and lots of texture, so that is like a dream shampoo to me. And you have to try one of those self-tanners I talked about, either the Saint Tropez if you want something a little bit more natural, or if you want like an instant glow, try that Tarte one I mentioned too.